man. Angelic is live. Guys, I'm just about to switch. I want to thank you guys for coming on, Mike. Thank you, ABC. Also, special thank you to Surdy Danny. Even Powie, thank you. So everyone who super chatted, I want to thank you as well. Okay, guys, we'll be back. I'll be streaming in 8.5 hours, and I'll be streaming tomorrow. Thank you so much. Love you. God bless. Okay, we're going over to the Angelic show. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming on, guys.
How you doing,
Chingao,
Paul?
motherfucker! Chingao, motherfuckers!
Chingao. How's things? All right.
Hey, I'll just be 1 minute, Angelic. You introduce and I'll come back in 1 minute.
Hey, everyone. Who we got here? BC. Angelic. Hey, man. We got, I think my sound's okay. Sounds okay? Yeah, sounds okay. Sound 2, 2, 1, and 2.
I'm back.
Hey, Arch.
Hey, man. How are you, man? It's more relaxed. It's great to have you, man. We love you. I've sent the link over. Did the link work? I hope it did.
I don't know.
Did the linky work? Did the link work? I saved it.
Tommy said it didn't. Why can't the other show be automatically directed here because it's the same channel? Good to see you, Angelic.
It is. It should be. And it should be.
I think they're here. Yeah. It worked. It worked
because it actually comes up with a message and says you've transferred it over.
Yeah, and that's all good. Hi, everyone. Hey, how you doing, everyone? NATO, man. NATO. Who else we got? We got Mick. We got Mike Hammer. We got LA Meth. Comedic legend Daniel Katz. Poway.
Tommy's here. Didn't work on iPhone. It might have been iPhone. That's why.
Yeah.
But a PC, day. I think it did transfer them over. Angelic, how you been, man? Man, I love you. How you going, man?
Yeah, I'm all right. I was crook all week. But that's cool. I'm all right now. Yeah. Yeah. Just dealing with everything that goes on, all the twists, all the swings and roundabouts that we have to deal with, you know.
Yes.
Got the eldest. He's decided to change life.
What's he doing now?
Great. Oh,
how do you mean change life?
Well, he's decided that he wants out.
Of what? Out of what?
Out of life. He wants out of. It's not fulfilling enough for him. He says, you know, it's not enough in white collar work. He wants something else. So
that's okay.
Yep, that's great. And so what he did is he's still got one job, and he just went down and got a part-time job. Walked in and got a part-time job, and now he's going to bail out of his real job, and he's going to do some other stuff.
Isn't that the guy who was working for that guy? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he was working for a guy. In admin. And then he was working in insurance. He's done a fair bit of that stuff. He's sort of just going, look, it's just, I can't do this. I'm bored.
Guys, get those super chats happening. Please get this show. Please help Angelic survive. We're trying to survive.
I won't Angelic. Survive.
Oh, I just got to take this call. I'll be 1 minute. 1 minute.
All right, I'm going to do my shtick. What I thought I'd do today, because if it depends whether we get some. Hi, how are you? You're awake, are you? Oh, that's interesting. That's my daughter. I thought there was a question about Dunhill lighters the other night, and I thought maybe I could offer something on this subject. So I got my Dunhills out to show everybody and talk about Dunhill collecting, because it kind of might be boring, but look, I can pad away doing this for a minute. So I'll go through my Dunhills. I've got 9. I'll just start here. I'll help kick it off. Mick, $2. $2 American. I'll help kick it off. Thank you, Mick. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, look, super chats would be good. Keep me on the air because otherwise I'll freak out and run away and quit because I'm a quitter. Ching out. Oh, voulez-vous? Voulez-vous? $4.99 US. Chingao or Chin Gao. Have a great show, Angelic. Thank you, voulez-vous. Thanks so much for the super chat. Thank you. So I thought I'd talk about these. I've got a question here from Tommy. Is it wise to spend thousands on a lighter if you don't smoke? Well, no, it's not really. But what you can do is if you can get them, you can find them. So I'm going to go through my Dunhills here. This is my daily at the moment. James Bond's choice. You'll see him in various. This is a tartan pattern one, silver, silver plated, obviously. This one I got for, I think it was 50. That one, and it works. The thing about Dunhills that make them good is that you can rebuild them. You can either do it yourself. We can get the kits from people on eBay or whatnot, and have a crack yourself at rebuilding it. Some seals and whatnot you got to replace, or you can send them off to Dunhill. So these are all gas. Right, I'm just doing my Dunhills. I'm going to do a bit of a Dunhill rant.
Hey, we got some great super chats there for you. Look at this. Mick, $2. I'll help kick it off. $2. And voulez-vous? Chingao or Chingao? Have a great show, Angelic. What a fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This is a gold chevron one, a gold one. All these Dunhills work. Oh, Mr. Zozo.
Yes, sir. Look at this.
Zozo. $10 US. I quit. Angelic, please quit with me when you get a chance. Thanks, pal. Sheldon, I will definitely be quitting at the end of this episode. So this one's a gold chevron. This one I got out of Japan. Okay. All these work, but they're not full except the one I use. And you shouldn't keep a flint in there because they can expand and crack the flint housing. So that's a tip for you there. So that one's beautiful, and I've got the matching one in silver, right? So another one here. I see I've left flints in these. I should take them out for storage. I've got a gold bark. Hey, super chat. Gold bark. Beautiful. I love this one. So soft in the hand. This one's got no flint in it. I'll
be back in a tick. Yeah. I'm just going to put a jug on. I got to put the jug on. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you.
That's a great idea. I've got this barley one. I think Sard said he had this one. This one's a 60s one. There's different ways to tell. And this one I got. This is a lacquer one with the leather Dunhill case that comes with it. This one's really quite beautiful. I love this one. I use this a lot. It's a beautiful piece. Now, these three here, these are the last three I have. So I won't be going on for hours about this. These three here were my broken ones. Now, what I did is I went down to the local, not local to me, to a tobacconist in Turak, very big tobacconist there, and he sent these off to Dunhill. Now they came back looking like that. These three I all picked up. I picked up, at junk shops, cashies. Where else did I get it? I can't even remember. So this one is just, oh my god, I won't use that. It's like brand new. So this is a 40-year-old lighter that's been polished. Now this one was rebuilt by a Dunhill. I think it would cost me $180 per lighter. So they're not cheap to rebuild, but they are worth well and truly north of $400 once they are rebuilt. So if you get one cheap, you can rebuild it. This one here is a silver bark I had built from Dunhill. Okay, a silver bark to match the gold bark, because the bark ones are beautiful. See, there's the two there. And the last one I have is this one. Which one is this one? I can't remember. Ah, yes, this one. Another gold one here. So you can get them. You can get them. Now they still make them. Obviously, Dunhill still makes them, and they're over 1,000 new. So if you can get one for $50, $100, then you can rebuild it and you can have yourself a piece that'll last forever. I mean, they're really quite nice. And that's why I collected them, because I kind of just wanted to appreciate someone posted the object art. Yeah. The object art. Oh, JL. Hey man. Hey, I just got to deal with something. Oh, that's And this is Junior's one that he found at an op shop, a 60s one. He found this at an op shop for $50, working perfectly. So this is his one, which I'll try and get off him, I think. So they are a beautiful object, and they can be rebuilt, and they'll always be worth something. So to me, I'd be going Dunhill. The Saint-Ponce, I've got a cart here as well. They're harder to deal with. I think they're harder to rebuild. But I personally love the Dunhill because there's a couple of questions here. Thanks. There is a serial number under the lid. At some of them they have codes, so there's a code chart floating around on the interwebs. Thanks, son. I'll just read this super chat from JL. JL, $7.99 Aussie. Angelic is so hot he lights his cigarettes with the end of his finger. Thanks, JL. It's always good to hear from you. Jump on if you want, of course. I'll drop the link actually while I'm just thinking about that. Copy and just drop this here. Yeah, the serial number thing. Posting the link. Posting link. I can't multitask, of course. So the serial number thing, under the lids there's a code, and it'll tell you the age of them. If you see a Dunhill with the D on the front in a circle, that's a later one. That's an 80s one. The 60s ones have a different code on the base of the lighter. This one here, I don't know if you can pick that up. There's codes here, and there's information online how you interpret those codes, so you can tell whether it's a 60s or a 70s one. Most of mine are 70s, apart from this one, which is a 60s one. So I love them. They're cool. They're small, so you can collect them and put them away. I saw a guy with 50 or something. It was unbelievable. You can put them away, and they're worth a bit of money. And stealth wealth, I think. Not really stealth wealth. The serial number tells you the age. There's people that have heaps of these things, because you can just get them. Now the prices have changed. I got a few out of Japan. A guy was selling, if you see Dunhills on eBay with a black background, it's a Japanese seller, and he's really good, but he was selling them cheap, like no reserve auctions a couple of years ago. So I picked up a few from him, 2 or 3, I think. But now he woke up and he's got buy it now prices, and he's changed his structure, but his lighters are good. And I think they're $250, $350, that kind of price for what he's selling now. I got a couple for, I think, $120, $160, reasonable prices out of Japan. That was great. But he's got so many. And of course, there's some of the very top end ones of in the thousands, because they're rare, with lacquer designs and patterns on them and whatnot, all that kind of thing. So there's something to to collect, and I like them because if I couldn't afford buying any more Rolex watches, and I like collecting something, so I kind of fell into this. The one I've had the longest, I can't remember which one. It might be this one. This 60s one. I used this for a long time, and then I just put it away and I just kind of like just pull one out. I'll use it for a while, then I'll put it back, and then I'll pull it out, another one, and it's kind of fun, they're kind of fun. So that's the Dunhill journey for me. That's the thing about Dunhills. Hi Bear. Who else we got in the chat? We got Mr. Zuzu. That's it. I don't know if there's any more questions. Of course, the St. DuPonts are beautiful. I just fell into Dunhills. I kind of like. There's a lot in the bigger sizes. The St. DuPont you can get the Cartiers and whatnot, but I kind of like this sort of aesthetic. It's the James Bond thing, a bit. Just a wonderful piece of engineering, because they all come apart, and all that's stopping it from working is a couple of seals, and you put the seals in. You've got to fiddle around with them. There's guys that can do them on their own, and you can send them off if you can't fix them, but they're repairable. It's like what Archie says: do you service these shitter watches? And like this Seiko, no, I won't service it, because it will be what, $300-400 or $200-300 to service this Seiko. I wouldn't bother. But it's not, the value's not there. These, you can service it and you've got some value and all that kind of thing. So yeah, that's the Dunhills. Yeah, anyone want to come on and say hello to me? That's cool. I'm going to do a quick stream today. I'm going to be out, I think, in an hour, unless the super chats are unbelievable. Oh, voulez-vous $4.99 US Playboy Club lighters are collectible and cute. Check them out, Angelic. They are 100% ArchieLuxury approved.
Hey, the bunny. Hey, Angelic, how's it going, man? How's it going? I tell you what, man. Yeah. I'm finding it a bit hard, actually. You know that? I got to tell you. It's been. I got to tell you. Me and Lux did a show last night. $1 came in.
I saw it. It was hell on earth.
It was actually a good show. We had some good chats and that there.
$1? Why only $1? What do you think is behind that? That's not the show. That's just the night, isn't it? That's just it's a quiet night. What was it? Wednesday night or something like that in the US?
Morning. It's night for us Aussies, so it'd be Mick, $2.50. Are they precious metals? Actually, Angelic, I'm just going to go and put some chicken soup on the stove. I'm going to make some lunch. So I'll be coming in. I'll be coming back. It's a little bit hard because my wife's sleeping. She's just working last night, so I've got to be a bit quiet. But I'm going to go and put it on. I'll come back and forwards a bit. So I'll be back in here. Okay, so don't run away. I got to tell you, it's Angelic. I'm really happy to see you on the stream today. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's good to be here. It's good to be here, Arch. It's I'm just checking. I've gotten involved with my stupid lighters. No, it's good.
It's Friday. Friday. This is Friday in Australia. It's midday in Australia, and it's kind of nice just to be on chatting, chewing, talking stuff. And we had quite a good talk today. I found Mikey was talking about his time in the in that cult, and we had some good chats. We had some good things were going on there.
Cult life,
and cult life. I always wanted to start my own cult, didn't you?
You did.
The problem is the land is so expensive now.
You don't need land. It's all virtual cult. It's a new dawning of a new era in cult, in cultish.
Cultish behavior. How have you been, man? How have you been? You been okay?
I've been a bit ill. It's
That's
maybe
no
why I
good.
was losing my mind last week, or maybe I
That's
was just
okay,
losing
man.
my mind anyway. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I've got
The
my
good
Honda
news is,
Turbo. I'm driving my
oh, yeah.
Honda Turbo again, which is good.
Oh, what happened? I thought your son took that. No?
Yeah, he doesn't want it, so I'm going to give him back the money.
How much money was it?
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm going to. What was it? Ali Reza said or something about, you know, Ali Reza just sort of like, what did you do? You mentioned money and this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to give him his money back because you know what? He wanted the car. He wanted the car. He wanted the watch. He wanted to be the young, upwardly mobile
Success. Yeah.
19-year-old, right? Then he did
Sure.
it. And then he did it and he got it all done. And then then he had the girlfriend in the car, driving around with his arm hanging out with his Rolex and getting Maccas. And then he done all that. And then he's just gone, this is fucking boring. And I said, told you. Give me my car back. I'll give you the money. It's cool. It's all right. So he's wrapped. He's wrapped.
What's he want to do? Why doesn't he travel? Go and do some traveling or something.
Yeah, he wants to do things. He wants to try his hand at acting. He wants to travel. He wants to just be free. And I was saying, well, fucking no shit, dude. Freedom costs everything. Good on you.
How old is he? 19.
No, he's 22. He's a little
22.
older.
Okay.
He's done the 3 years of grift and done all the insurance thing and that. He's just bored. So have a go at acting, dude. You know, you only need enough money to survive, don't you, when you're 22? All this shit doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, you worry about that. This is all the shit we get later when we're tied down, isn't it? You know? Yeah, it's like, fuck, all you want when you're young is your freedom. Freedom. You know, freedom. I love freedom. I never wanted any shit. I didn't even think about getting a Rolex until I was 43. I didn't care. I remember I bought this watch out of the op shop, and I was wearing. It had one of those those 60s flexi.
Yeah, Spidell type Vans.
I loved it. And it suited my aesthetic as poverty musician, you know. And I just wear that until it stopped working.
I love it, man.
Yeah, that's why I got the Oyster Date, because it's still that sort of poverty kind of watch vibe, you know. It's kind of it's not screaming wealth or anything. No one knows what it is, but yeah, I'm really happy for the guy. You know what I mean? I love it when people go, fuck it, fuck this shit, I'm out. I want something else. I want more.
Super chat. We got a super chat from Mick. Another super chat. Look at this, Mick. $10. There we go, Mick.
Yeah.
I'll let you read that.
Wow. Oh, I've got to do Mick. 250. Yeah. Are they precious metals? Yes, they are. They're gold and silver. Yep, they're gold and silver plated. And Mick, $10. Talking about freedom, I saw a bald eagle and nest today on the golf course. Freedom is plus. Is that for me? It is anyway. I don't know. Freedom is. Let's see, John Wick here. Freedom is laziness. No, it's actually, I said to him, I had one of these late. Oh, you know what I like? I like getting really fucking out of it really late. Not on any drugs or alcohol, just tired. You know, when you're tired and you've got one of your kids and you can just start fucking winding on for hours. I love that. So I was going on about saying, you know, to be free, it's like a lot harder than like, to be truly free, it's going to cost everything to stay free. You know, like if you get a job, it's cool. You can cruise, you can get shit, but to survive when you're trying to be free, it's very tough. It's going to be really tough. But you know what? I reckon it's interesting. It's fun, isn't it? No, okay.
It is. Hey, I'll be back. I was going to put some.
Okay, go get some.
I'll be back.
For me, it is. For me, I love the concept of just drifting. Yeah, a drifter, cool. That's how I kind of see Arch. I reckon Arch could be into acting and shit. I reckon he should get an agent, or like when he did those. I love that Brisbane rail stuff, and then he did that TV show in New Zealand. I mean, this is all part of Arch's oeuvre. How do you say it? Isn't it? It's all part of his show reel. His show reel. He needs his show reel, I reckon. Put your show reel together, Arch. Just wander around. Yeah, walkabout. You could go, like you get in, you could just go around Aussie, just doing shit, you know. Could be Jack Black's stunt double. Well, there's all this Netflix and shit getting made here in Australia now. There's all these opportunities to be in acting. I mean, you don't have to be fucking. You don't. It's not about becoming, you know, Ryan Gosling, is it? It's just a matter of a shitty commercial, you know, just staying alive. Who fucking cares? I mean, fuck. That's what I reckon. Fuck yeah. John Wick, thanks, man. Nothing wrong with that, Angelic. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, not everybody wants that. I mean, obviously, everybody's different. My other son, he doesn't want that shit. He don't want that shit. But this guy does. You know? Yeah, you see, you know, and that to me is how it is. You just got to ride each. You just got to fucking just try and think about each one of these kids. What else have I got to say today? Not much. Not much. Yeah, shit. It was good to see Narc over at Watch Nicholas. It'd be good if Narc came back to the Archieverse. I don't know if he's gonna. I've spoken to Narc a bit. I don't know. I think he wants his freedom, man. He wants his freedom. He's on the curly trip. He wants his freedom. Feels he can't express himself, man. Can't express himself. Yeah, so maybe he can try. Yeah, we've tried. Yeah, he needs. I mean, he's got to get past the clip shtick. I mean, don't lean on the clip. Don't lean on the clip, man. I mean, you don't need to lean on a clip to be fucking hilarious. It's one bit of your show, Narky. Who else? Oh, Curly. Yeah, Curly's busy over at working away, and I've seen him around the Watch Nicholas streams. It's been cool. What do we got here? We got a comment from Messaging Matters. Arch and Angelic could be like two opposite brothers on screen, like the brothers in True West. I haven't seen True West. I don't know. Used to be about the music, man. Well, that's it. Yeah. I'm going to make some more music. It'll just be low key, but, you know, I'm going to make some more when I can be fucked, you know. It's a vocation, this shit. It doesn't go anywhere. It ends in tears. It doesn't go anywhere. You know, it doesn't have to go anywhere. I love it not going anywhere. When it starts to go somewhere, you feel like it's fucking manufactured. It's better just to be fucking just like, I fucking don't know where it's going. Just let it be. Just let it happen. Just ride the wind. Like Alan, whatever his name says, just, you know, just, you got to be light as a feather, man. You just got to be a hippie. There's no hippies left. But you can, I mean, it's not about, I mean, the hippie philosophy is a bit fucking over the top, you know. You don't have to be, it's not about that kind of freedom. It's about, in the mind, man. It's about being free in the mind and having time to get into your vocation, to enjoy things that you really want to do. Yeah, you got to stay alive. But everybody knows everybody knows, man, that debt is what fucking holds it down. Debt is a fucking killer. It's the fucking killer. Yeah, man. Yeah, debt, man. It's fucking badass. Fuck debt. Pavel, $4.99 US. Angelic was the only one in the A team to have a decent watch anyway. Yeah, well, you know, part of I would have hoped that those guys would have bought decent watches. I mean, you know, but they haven't yet. I mean, I don't consider Tissot decent. It's fucking toxic. I had a fucking watch that looked like a Tissot. My old man worked for this fucking company, and they were importing what was it? I can't remember the brand. And he just bought home like 4 of these watches and just gave them to me. They were pretty good. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, Pavel. $4.99. And they were all pretty good. There was a diver. Rico was the brand. Rico, yeah. This is the late 80s. There was a big diver, and there was a couple of dress watches. And there was a gold dress watch on a black strap, and there was a silver dress watch. I remember he just handed them to me, said, "Here you go," and I went, "Yeah, cool, man." And the gold one looked exactly like the fucking Tiss, so it was one of them AP rip-off things, you know. Oh, okay, we got it. Oh, we got another super chat. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not into Tiss, so you got to do better than that. That's why I love the Archieverse, because it's not about necessarily the wealth in the watch, although it is. It's like these stupid Seikos. You just get a Seiko. Mick, $5. What's your favorite top 5 female vocalists? Oh, fuck, that's too hard, Mick. I'll give you. I love. Fuck, too hard. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Too hard. I just can't fucking answer that. I really can't answer that. Fuck. I love blues singers. I love Janis Joplin. I really do love Janis Joplin. Her version of "Summertime" is fucking unbelievable. I have fucking never heard anyone just cane a standard as good as that. Amy Winehouse, yeah, she was great. Just on Janis Joplin, that fucking "Summertime," holy shit. When she goes up high and she's breaking, cracking, and she's controlling the whole crack and break of her voice. Oh, it's just fucking, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, Dusty Springfield, yeah, Blue Eyed Soul singer, beautiful. Love Dusty Springfield. Yeah, who else would we go? What's her name? What's her name from fucking White Rabbit? You know, she's amazing. What's her name? From Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship. Yeah, I love her. Really unique. Oh, that's 3. Sophia, what's her name? The singer you love, the blues singer. Yeah, Grace Slick. What's her name? Yeah, you do. You sung that fucking shit. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, Grace Slick was amazing. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need? It's really unique. Yeah, really unique. I'll say my wife, because she sung on a record. I loved her fucking voice. It was really out there. She did a bit of a and I love what's her name from Velvet Underground, Nico. She did a bit of Nico. My wife did the Nico thing. I love Nico. Yeah, so there's 5 anyway. That's cool.
Angelic. Sorry.
Yeah. Just got a super chat.
Sorry.
JL, watch us suck anyways. Yeah, she was good. She sung with the Grateful Dead. Yeah. Yes, Deborah Harry, great. Yeah, Janice singing "Ball and Chain" Monterey. Yeah, fuck. How could you not be a hippie after the years 1960 to 1966 to 70? So influential. I still can't get past that fucking shit. I can't get past it. I'm like crappy. I'm stuck in 1970. Yeah.
What year were you born?
1970. Never grew up. Just stayed there. 1970. Went back. When I found out about it.
You were
I went,
talking about Malcolm Fraser last night. Did you see that? That was a good stream. Did you know JCB had a car which used to belong to Malcolm Fraser?
yeah, that big Mercedes. Yeah.
Ponton Mercedes, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of Malcolm Fraser?
The Razor Gang. They look. They were hard times. Like you got to look. It's. I came from people who were more Labour, and they kind of disliked him. But I think maybe Gough Whitlam was. Some of the policies were look. We had high inflationary times. That they were difficult times, and I think Fraser himself there, the Razor Gang. See what happens is Liberals cut spending, Labor increases public spending. This is normally what the two sides of politics. When I say Liberals, I'm not meaning Democrat left-wing Liberals. Our right wing is called the Liberal Party, which is a great irony, but it's hey, I'm just going to have to stir my soup.
I still remember the dismissal. I was 5. I remember it.
Yes.
I remember the changeover. Everything changed. People changed. Australia was changing. You know, we were growing up really quickly, weren't we? It was a real realizing our place in the world and all that.
Mick, $5. I'll let you grab that one.
Oh yeah, Mick, $5. What was peak music creative? Sorry, I'll do that again. What was peak
I'll go and
music
stir my
creative?
stuff.
Yeah, cool. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I do it again. What was peak music creativity, and is it in UK or USA? Thoughts on Trip Hop, Massive Attack, Portishead, and Banksy? Portishead are really fucking dark. I thought. Love Banksy. Massive Attack. Yeah. I don't really have any thoughts. I mean, I'm a guitar player, so I'm informed by guitarists and the fucking 70s singer-songwriters and shit like this, and I was doing that kind of shit and still trying to work out how to do that shit in the 90s. I thought Portishead, just wonderful sound, amazing sound, actually. Love it. And I love Banksy's work. He's an icon, modern icon. I don't know. It's great. Yeah. I know a mate of my son's is into that culture in Melbourne, into street art and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Joni Mitchell, too hard work for my brain. I'll argue with my aunt about that one. She's a Joni Mitchell fan. I love Big Yellow Taxi and and all that kind of shit. I love that. Pave Paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, shit, I'm fucking great social songwriter. Yeah, but I'd probably go Neil Young because it's a little dumber for me. A little bit. I need my music just a little bit dumb. A little bit. I like dumb, but smart. If that makes any sense. It's. I think Neil Young does fucking simple but smart really, really well. And I love that stuff. Okay, what does Paul think of J.S. Bach? Well, we'll ask Paul that when he gets back. Speaking of the 70s, June Buggy's an Aussie thing. June Buggies. Yes. I think they're California. We need Mike. It's more of a Southern California thing, isn't it? Imported to Australia. imported. Another one of these things we imported from California. Like in my day as a kid, we imported the BMX culture and skateboarding, but BMXs came really quick. We had Mongoose really quickly in Australia. We imported that stuff. Yeah. My mate had a VW that was a dune buggy. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
But they're expensive now. Good dune buggy is expensive. You know, those Manx, they used to have a company called Manx. Remember Manx? They used to do them.
Yeah. Private class bodies and all that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Southern Cal. It's not really our Australia. We imported that culture, didn't we? Like we import everything else. But yeah, Mongoose. I actually had a decent bike. I had
There we go. That's my lunch today. Look at that. There we go.
Looks good, Arch. What you got there in pens? What do you got there in pens?
Pens? Where's the pens?
You got pens just in front.
Just disposable garbage.
Oh yeah.
The burglars took all my pens.
Thomas White still got a goose. Yeah, I've seen guys. You hang them on the walls and stuff. Yeah. My Super Goose frame would be worth $3,500 now if I had my Super Goose. Yeah, tough too. Yeah, all that kind of shit. They're worth money in good nick. Like anything else, you got to.
I was poor. I had a bike with back brakes. I couldn't get a proper BMX. I had a back brake one. You know.
I had a dragster in the '76. I had a dragster with 3 on the tree, a 3-speed. I used to park it, put it in gear and just pretend I was parking. Yeah, Kelly. You see, what's this about the what was it? The story you had the drought in Southern California. All the pools were emptied, and then these guys started riding their skateboards in the empty pools, and then that guy, the Mongoose guy, he was building these frames, and BMX became a thing. And yeah, it's a pretty good story. There's a couple of videos on YouTube about the
BMX Bandit with Nicole Kidman. Remember that? Her first movie.
It's on Netflix. I was gonna watch it, but I just couldn't be bothered.
JL, $3. Yes, JL sent me a photo of a Airstream. He's looking at an Air. Did he buy that? What's he doing? What are you doing, JL?
Yeah, JL can do anything.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I love JL. Great guy. Great guy. Was it a real Airstream, Arch? He sent? Was it a real?
Let me just get it.
They're doing these things. They're doing knockoffs now, aren't they? Of these things now, I think. I don't know. They'd be rare in Australia, and they'd be worth a bit of money. Tough love. You ignore my fucking super chat. Well, hang on. Did I?
Oh, okay.
Shit. I'm going back.
There we go. That's how's that?
Whoa. That's
so
fan
cool,
life.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's fan life.
Fucking van life is. I love that van life. Unless the front of it.
Fucking serious van life. That is fucking beautiful.
That's wealthy van life, okay?
Yeah.
As opposed to crappy van life, which me and you are used to.
Yeah. Tough Love's got a question for you. Super chat $1.99 US. What does Paul think of J.S. Spark?
I don't mind. I listen to classical music because I just can't get my head around new stuff. I like a bit of Debussy more. I like the Russians. I like the Russian.
Rachmaninoff.
Korsakov. Rimsky-Korsakov.
Rimsky-Korsakov. Yeah, he was a scientist, wasn't he? Or he was
Soviet.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Shostakovich.
Yeah, Shostakovich.
Shostakovich, yeah. Writing Symphony No. 7 while fucking in the home guard. He literally had a rifle leaning against his table while he's writing this symphony that's like fucked up. It's marching band thing that's like fucked, and he's trying to inspire the nation to hold out, And he's got the rifle leaning against the fucking table, writing this fucking symphony. Shostakovich is unbelievable. Sticking it to fucking Stalin, getting in trouble. Oh, he's unreal. DP, $10 super chat. Who were your early guitar influences that got you interested in playing guitar? Favorite guitar players today? Oh, fuck. Thank you for that super chat, DP. That's really up my alley. Early ones, really early guitar ones.
Otis Redding.
Hang on. Oh, this super chat. I've got to be quicker, don't I? I've got to be quicker. Early guitar influences, Jimmy Page. Next door neighbors, when I was 6, they were playing Led Zeppelin all the time and Kiss all the time. So Jimmy Page and Ace Frehley. And then after that, I got into John Williams because of the cavity, and I started playing classical guitar. My parents never listened to classical music. I fell in love with the classical guitar. So it was Leo Brouwer, Villa-Lobos, Segovia School of Guys. And then after I'd gone through that and played the pieces I wanted to play, I found Hendrix, and the rest is what I do. That's all I really fucking care about is that stuff, really. These days, I really, I'm like Paul. I'll just put on the radio and just appreciate everything. I love everything. Debussy, oh my God.
Debussy, yes.
Fuck. I wish I played piano. I understand why you have a piano, you know. I've had three. I play a little bit, but terrible, so I don't play it. I've recorded with it, but yeah. What else we got here? So favorite guitar players today, apart from myself. A favorite guitar players today, Jimmy Page. Jimmy, living ones, Jimmy Page. There's Eric Gales. I'll shout out to Eric Gales. Eric Gale. Someone will tell me. Fuck, he's the real deal. Great player, interesting guy, blues guy. He's just touring around. He just plays in America all the time, just going here and there. That's the thing. You can just survive as a guitar player if you're any good in America. Yeah. I like a little bit of Eric Johnson, but you know, Neil Young. Nobody plays G chord like Neil Young. Yeah, so I think that's probably enough bullshit about that. Okay, Groundhog Day, $5. US. Angelic, pick your favorite out of these band battles. R.E.M. versus the Smiths, Faith No More versus Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica versus Megadeth. I'll go R.E.M. I really dug R.E.M. for a time. What was it? Orange Crush. The earlier stuff was great. I'll take that Sugar Sex Magic was a fantastic record. But I think I'll go Faith No More just because of really interesting that they had that massive hit. You want it out. You know, it's a great song. And Metallica versus Megadeth. I'll go Metallica on that one, although I'm not a big metal guy. Okay. Mick, $10 US. Jimi Hendrix, Clapton, Jeff Beck, or other. Who was the best dude? Hendrix, no question, by a mile. You know what happened is basically it was a hatchet job, Arch. You know, Clapton and Jeff Beck are running around in London, going, look at me play the blues. And what's his name from the Animals just said, look, we'll just bring over a real American bluesman and shut these guys up. And that's the end of that. JL 799 Aussie. No, not buying. Reminded me of you, mate. Angelic, not everything I can fly yet. So he's not buying.
It's a great character van, the Airstreamer. Sorry, I just had my lunch there. That was quite good.
Sounded good.
Do I have some Carmex with it or forget
No,
that?
you don't. No, you don't. You just had the Carmex. You don't need it. Have it later.
Actually, I've been trying to wean off this. I haven't been taking it.
Do you have a nano nap? Do you do a nano nap?
The Carmex, the magnesium makes me tired. That's what it is.
But do you have a nano nap? Do you take a little nap in the afternoon?
Sometimes, but the Carmex was making me tired.
Yeah, it does make you tired. you know, you can have a power nap. It's a good thing. You can have a lie down in 10
Mm.
minutes, get up, and you feel a lot better, don't you?
I know.
I've done
I know.
that. Yeah, you do.
I love that. I love that.
I love it. Yeah. And as we get older, we need to do that, I think. I think it's really important. So when I was really unwell and tired and depressed, I found if I had a nap, I'd get back up a little bit. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm back. What else we got here? Any whoops. Is there any? Oh, we've got a couple
Wean
of
off the magnesium. Yes, you betcha, Tommy. That's right there.
Wow, the
It's-
super chat's
oh,
amazing,
gee.
guys. Come on, thank you. Thank you.
That is so cool. That is so cool, man.
OG baby girl, $10 US, Angelic support.
See, people
Thank you,
still
OG.
love you. They love you, Angelic. They love you. I told you this. You didn't believe me. They really do love you. They want to support you. They want you to do well.
I just want this. I want the channel to do well. You know.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. You know, that's all. It's, you know, the channel's great. It's, yeah, it can veer into territory. Like, but we all veer into territory, don't we? We can all veer easily. It's easy
Yep.
to veer away. Thank you so much, OG baby girl, for the support there. Groundhog Day, $5 US. Can we have a duet with Angelic on guitar and Archie on slurping noodles? We can do that another day, I think. You've run out of noodles, haven't you?
I've run out of noodles. I got to tell you, Angelic, it's great to just be free and talking with you. You know what? I'll be honest with you. We got another super chat. Another super chat. Here we go.
Mick, $5. Hendrix is a lazy option. What about BB King or other? Well, I'll take Albert King over BB King or Freddie King. I love Albert King's playing, but I don't think Hendrix is a lazy option at all, actually, Mick. This guy, he was doing all the rhythm and blues stuff. He was doing all that stuff that he was learning his craft, playing, you know, on the Chitlin circuit, learning all these guys playing. You know, he learned different styles from different guitar players, but then all of a sudden, he plugged it in and he found that the amps did this thing. It was a real, you know, it was just the technology, and the man was there for the technology as well, but he did use it in ways that was still being explored today. The same techniques, you know. He's not overrated. That's very unfair. It's the thing people like to say about anybody that's held up in such high regard, you know. It's like saying Elon Musk is overrated, you know, or, you know.
I think he's a bit of an asshole, don't you think? I mean, Elon Musk, is he? What do you think?
I'm not into him. I'm not going down that road. Arch. I don't want to go there, Arch.
Okay.
That's TW, sorry.
Yes.
I
I
don't want to go there, Arch.
I don't want to go there. What do you think? I
love him, Arch. I love him, Arch. I've got a soft spot for the Aussie Bogans. Look, he's a handful. But you know what he knows about? You know what he truly does know about?
What's that?
Aussie pub rock.
Is that right?
Yeah, he really knows his shit. Yeah, he was there. He was there. And he does have something to give, but he is a wild. These guys, they like to be a little bit wild, those guys, you know. The guys that follow Angry Anderson, the guys that follow the Angels, these bands, you know, that's pretty wild. Seeing that Aussie pub scene, you know, it was pretty, you know, it has that sort of tough but intellectual thing going on, you know. Yeah, I love that. And TW thinks he's intellectual, which I find fantastic.
Yeah. I suppose he is a bit of an intellectual, isn't he?
Yeah. He is in his own bogan way. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, he's interesting guy. He's just short on stick at times, but we're all short on stick at times, you know. But he is a pain in the ass. So fucking if you're out there, TW, don't be a pain in the ass. Now, moving on, what else we got here? We got a lot of anger in the chat about other guitarist. Santana, yeah. Clapton, whatever. ZZ Top, Hendrix, there we go. This is what we want. That's it was incredible. I've heard things Hendrix did that I've never heard ever again. You know, and it's in the live stuff anyway. Look, I'm not wrapped in the songs that much. I like his blues renditions. I like you know, not necessarily what the hell is this email?
Were
Not
you a
necessarily
Malcolm Fraser? Were you a Malcolm Fraser fan?
No, I hate
No.
no, I'm not no.
No.
I like I bought Gough Whitlam's autobiography, the one done by that woman that was doing the deep dive on the dismissal, and she got into the state archives and she wanted to find out whether the Governor General had spoken to the Queen and whether the Queen had ordered. Yeah, that woman. I got her biography. My aunt comes around. I hadn't opened it; was still in the wrapper, and it was just sitting on the table. And she just looked at it and was just like, "What the fuck? What have you got that for?" And you know what? I didn't say anything, but she got a free fucking education out of Gough Whitlam. She fucking hates him. Yeah. Anyway, I love my aunt. She's wonderful. What else we got here? Look, I can't help what you can't help what you fall in love with. It just there's a reason. We just don't quite understand why we love what we love.
Hey, it's not a super chats. They're coming in fast for you.
Mick, $5 US. Klipsch, Emotiva, and I don't know what this is. Klipsch, Emotiva, and Denner Frips DAC equals best hi-fi or Marantz. Well, I've got a 1974 linear design amplifier down there. That was my father's. I've had it. He bought it new in 1974. And I've had it all through. I got it in 1985 when I pinched it and took it to my room.
Oh, you're joking?
And that amplifier has taken me from all through my life to now, and it's still fucking killer. And I've got the big speakers, obviously, in the corners. Still, there's one there underneath that sewing box, an old linear design speaker. And it wasn't the best at the time, but it was pretty damn good. It wasn't as good as Marantz. I would be getting a Marantz amplifier. I would find a guy that does repairs and I would get Marantz myself. I love the Marantz one. The Marantz tuner with it's all blue with the lights up. Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, it's beautiful. What else we got here? But I don't know that much about hi-fi. I know what I like hearing, and the linear design I'm used to. I've had other amps. I had NAD. I've had an NAD amp. I blew up really quickly. I've got a Technics that's shoved somewhere in the storage. That's beautiful. It's got beautiful VU meters on it. But I love the frequency response of the linear design. I'm used to where it sits, what frequency range it puts out. I think you've got to get used to you get used to your own amplifier sound, and then if you want to use something else, yeah, sure. But if you want to use some graphic equalizer or something to change the frequency curve, for me, I'm very used to that. The old linear design, and it's got the loudness button on. Give me it sounds. You turn it up, it sounds fucking unbelievable. You'd hear it in the center of Melbourne. It's one of the things I bemoan a little bit, that the kids listen to everything in headphones and they don't have the same experience of sitting around a room with a bunch of mates, just cranking up Hendrix or cranking up the Beatles, having a few drinks or joining something and just listening to these records together. Did you ever listen to music with your friends? I mean, that's how
you remember people used to make tapes, because when I was a kid, those big ghetto blasters were in. So you'd make your own tapes. You'd bootleg them off the radio and put together tapes of songs you liked.
Yeah, mixtapes, and people would send their messages and they talk in tongues and riddles through these mixtapes and all that sort of stuff, didn't they? Wonderful culture. I think it still happens now, but what do we have, playlists now? I think it's just as big now. But I love the sound of tape. I love the sound of tape. Vinyl I love, but I didn't grow up with vinyl because my father had tape, cassette, because they were all so drunk they couldn't be fucked with vinyl, so they'd just be shoving cassettes in, just fucking hitting them, you know. For me. But you know, this old amp, you know, I don't have anything hooked up to it now. I have a lead coming out of the back of it just to plug the phone in if I want to listen to something, which I really don't very often. But you just turn on that radio, put on classic FM, guys and girls. I mean,
That's it.
It's what you got to do. Unless the culture's taking you somewhere. I mean, what it's like for us, it's like, well, where are we going now, Arch? Where's the culture taking us? It's taking us out of culture, dumping us in a crummy van life because we're not relevant anymore, are we? Sort of.
Oh, you reckon?
Well, I'm not relevant. You are, but I'm not. It's culturally, you know, the kids are driving that culture, the music culture and all that. It's different for older people, isn't it? Everybody I talk to talks about old music. No one would ever talk to me about new music.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. That's I know what you're saying. Look, it's a different era we're from. You know that we're now the old fucking people. You know that we're now the old ones. You know, the uncool ones. And this is a funny thing. You realize people in their 20s. I can remember back 20 years ago, like yesterday. You know what I mean? It's nothing. This is the whole thing. It's so time waits for no man. You've heard that saying before, haven't you?
That's right. That's right. It's like my son. He got into Eminem, but he didn't get into Eminem like he got into Eminem like I got into Hendrix. You know, he went deep. He deep dived. He knows everything about Eminem, and then he informed me about Eminem culturally. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know.
Do you remember that TV show All Together Now?
With John English.
Yes. That's what you remind me of. I remember.
Rebecca Gibney.
Yes, you remember that.
No, I don't. I don't actually remember it. I remember them though.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I thought, this is like All Together Now. This guy's so cool.
Basically, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the only thing is that I can still pull out the guitar and fucking take him down with it, because some things are universal and last forever, like fucking playing blues guitar.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It don't go away.
That's exactly it, Angelic. 100% right. And
that's nice. That's nice to have something that is forever, that is universal, that doesn't necessarily have to be popular. It's just something that is. It is, and you know, it's nice to be able to still play that instrument and do something with it. And even if young people don't want to hear that, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Because nobody wanted to hear Jimi Hendrix when I was a kid. They were listening to all this stuff, and we were the outliers listening to 60s stuff. We were listening to Beach Boys and Hendrix and The Doors and this stuff, and we were outliers then. We were not in the mainstream of things. You know, they were all listening to the mainstream stuff. So it's just timeless. Yeah, watches, cars, blues guitars. Thanks, LA Meth. Yeah, it's great. I love that. What else we got here? So I mean, we're relevant, but we're relevant. It's a matter of it's like watches. They're timeless. How old is that sub design? You know, It's like a
Exactly.
Stratocaster. It's the same thing as a Strat, isn't it? It's it's like
100% right. 100% right. 100% right.
timeless.
Mm.
I've got my Oyster date back.
Yes.
I've put
Where
it
was
in the
it?
box. My son's got it. It's his. But I said, look,
okay.
man. I said, look, man. I said, listen to me. I said, listen. You're past that stage of wanting to be a fucking rich little boy, right? Now you want your life, yeah? You want your fucking life. You want freedom. You don't need shit like this, dude. What you do is just give it to me. I'll put it away in the jewelry box. Just leave it there. And when you're ready and you want to, just fucking take it, trade it in, and go buy yourself an oyster perpetual. Just put it away. Don't give a shit about it. Put this shit away. You want freedom. You want to go out there and meet some girls. You want to go out there and try and get in some shitty commercial or whatever. Just do that. Who gives a fuck? You don't
That's
need
a good line. Jeez, you're good. You got it back. I'm proud of you.
It's not going anywhere, Arch. I love it. I love it better than the date, Justin. I just don't know why. I think it's just that 34 mil side. It's a little chunky. It's got that beautiful plexi on it. I don't know why I love that. It's so simple. I don't know. Manual wind. I don't know why I love it. It might be because it was my first one. You know, maybe it's that.
Yeah.
But look, you know what? He can have. He can if he wants to roll it into a decent watch later on. Go for it. I missed a super chat apparently. Fuck, I'm shit at this. I missed a super chat. Pork chop. Fuck. Thanks for the super sticker, Mick. $1.
Yes.
Missed that. Where's the super chat? Pork chop. Oh shit, here we go. Pork chop. $5 Canadian. Angelic, have you ever shaved your head? Good to see you streaming. I haven't shaved it. I had when I was 15, when I was 14, I was a little bit rotund, right? But then I started thinning out, and I just had like my hair was just sort of normal kid brown hair, and this guy called Ski, if you're out there, Matthew Warzinski, he was a legend. He was like in year 12, I was like in year 10, and we used to catch the bus. You know, we'd catch a bus, and he comes up to me one day, and he goes, "Hey man, if you want to come over to my place, I'll cut and dye your hair." And I said, "Oh fuck yeah, cool, thanks man." So anyway, a week or so went by, and I went to his house, and he shaved it all out at the back, and he did all this shit, and he cut it all, and I had a big flick, and he dyed it blue black. Remember blue black?
Yes.
And I came back to school the next day, and I was a completely different human being. Yeah, it was amazing. Thanks, Matthew. You're a legend.
What did your parents say?
Dad was like, he didn't care. Mum was like, "What the fuck you doing?" But she didn't care. Like a week later, when I came home with a new girlfriend.
Yes.
Nikki was her name. Yeah, she was.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. Nikki, and actually, my wife knew Nikki.
Yes.
So no, not actually shaved off, but pretty short in the back. That whole short thing with just a flick at the front. That was as far as I've ever gone. So I hope that answers the question. Nikki, yeah, she's a cute girl. She fucked me up though, Arch. She fucked me up.
How come?
Because I was boring. I was too like nervous, and yeah, I wasn't. I was just a young guy, just and she wanted shit I didn't know she wanted. I was very naive. I was naive. Arch, I was naive.
What sort of shit did she want?
Grown up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know. I was just being, just a nice young boy, say hello to her parents, didn't want to fuck up, didn't want to be a loser. But then, she was a lot more advanced than I was.
Yes.
Seems to be the theme of my life. Look, another super chat, Mick, $5 US. Who is Banksy? Dude from Massive Attack? Who is Banksy?
That's the artist who does the street art. You know the street art?
I read the other day he bought something. He bought something, apparently a hotel or something, or he's bought something. Someone might know in the chat. Banksy bought something. Yeah. What else, Arch? What else? Can't talk about Nikki forever.
No, I got to tell you, I think the YouTube thing could be coming to an end for me, to be honest with you, Angelic. We've had a couple of I kind of look. I really enjoy the streams. I must be honest. I do like the streams. I like the streams. But I'm getting the feeling it's sort of coming to. It can't go forever. You know what I mean?
Things change.
It can't go forever.
Yeah. So, look. Well, I don't know. What you just. Well, you need an agent. Go do some acting. You could get
actually, I looked at that. It's pretty. You pay a fee. He didn't do nothing for me. It was hopeless. I did that when I went full time. I thought, I'll give this a shot, and
because you did that I love that Brisbane Rail series you did.
Yeah, but that was a friend of mine. I was helping me with that. He's died. He actually has died, unfortunately.
Very sad. And then you did that New Zealand TV show.
Yeah, that was just luck at the time to get it's very hard to get on television. Someone has a story or a scoop. It's very hard to get airplay and traction. You want traction, but you know what, Angelic? One thing I've got to tell you is the live streaming, I'll keep doing it, even if I can earn a little bit of income. It's better than me trying to get a job. I'll be honest with you, say things go wrong, I get rid of the car. That's the biggest expense I got, right? And once I've done that, I don't have huge bills.
You're not going to get an E46, are you?
I don't need a car. I just get a Mazda. I get a Japanese car that's reliable and actually works.
Yeah, it's what I got in that Honda. I got in the Honda. I got in that. It's a 1.6 turbo, 2016. Yeah, it's the first of the new generation. Yeah, I got in and I just went, "Oh fuck, little brat, you little shit! You're not getting this back."
What does he want? What does he want to do with the money? He just wants to take some time out. Is that right?
Yeah, he just wants to buy his freedom for a while. Yep, time out. Have a think. Have a drift. Drifter.
Oh, we got super chat from Mick, $10. Arch, hang. I think this must be for me. I'll just read it. Mick, $10. Arch, hang in there, dude. There's innovators, imitators, and idiots, and you are the innovator. Yeah, thank you. What I was thinking,
you are Arch. You are the innovator. It's your space. All these guys LA Meth, Honda Perfect for Uber Eats delivery. That's what I was doing this morning. I was just shuttling around everyone. Zip, 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 zip. No, none of this Beetle thing. It was just like put the turbo power kicking in. Look, you are the innovator, Arch. You are the innovator. You've helped so many people. I'm going to do this whole rant that everyone does. You've helped so many people build a YouTube career. And you know what? They're all boring. You're not.
Yeah. I know what you mean there.
Does it have to be amazing? It doesn't have to be amazing every day, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I kind of, the way I look at it is I kind of think, you know what, if it does end, like, I'm actually pretty philosophical about it. If it does end, it ends. It's been a good ride, enjoyable. Sometimes it's time to get off at the next station. And I think for me, if the YouTube, if the streaming goes down, I'll slow down a bit. That's what I will do. I'll do less shows and less longer show. That's what I'll do. I'll slow down a bit.
You got to maybe. I don't have any answers because I would never give an entertainer answers because you're your own artist. It's your journey, and you'll decide the way your journey goes. But you know what? You know, I said to Curly once, hey, he laughed at me. I said, man, you got to do this like you're going out on tour. Go out on tour, do a run of shows, take a break. I mean, you know, set up for the next tour, go back out on tour, do another run of shows. I know it's YouTube. I know it's hard not to stream because every second you're not streaming, you're not earning. So
yes,
it's very difficult not to stream. But I'm sure there's a way you'll work out. You'll work it out as time rolls along. You know, the thing is though, man, is that you've built your own off ramp. Do not give it up because you built an off ramp, and every one of us are wanting an off ramp. And look, you know,
that's a good point. You have a bad day doesn't mean the business is over. It just means you had a bad day. You know, it's
like, you make a record, it flops. Who gives a fuck? Do another one. That's what I do.
It's I look, life isn't always, you know, it is what it is, and I've had a really good run. It's been a fantastic run, and I enjoy it. I think I would keep, you know, the thing is this, if I earn 40,000 Aussie a year, right, you know what, I'd rather be doing streaming than fucking working for a boss. Could you work for a boss, Angelic? What do you think?
I can't even work for you. If Tan puts anything up on this screen, I'll fucking quit. If Bear comes on and yells at me, I fucking quit. If you yell at me, I fucking quit. I'm quitting as soon as I'm here. I'm not working for any man jack on this fucking planet. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'd rather be fucking have nothing. Fucking no fucking way. We got a super chat.
$5. You read that, Angelic. It's your show.
You're the boss. I quit.
What's your show?
Mick, $5 US. My retirement strategy is finding a Stradivarius violin on the train someone left behind. Relax, guys. It'll be fine. We're on the road to nowhere. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. By the time we've finished worrying about where we're going, we've already passed where we've gone and it's over.
I'll just grab this. I'll be back.
Yeah, sure. What's this? Let's read a couple of the super chats here. What's the matter? Oh, see you, matey. Have a good day, uni. All right, see ya. All right. Take it easy out there. Don't thrash my fucking Beetle. All right? Don't put your foot down. Look after it. Because I'm not paying for it to be fixed. What's this Poway comment? Pavel. Very few entertainers have to be on for 5 hours a day. I'll scale back. But don't lose your core audience and they try to come back. He's not listening. Look, there's fucking shorts. Oh, fucking hell. I want those shorts. I've actually got those shorts. Well, I've got a pair of pants I've cut down to be those shorts. What else we got? Poway best brand is Toyota, but they have slacked off in innovating due to always being at the top. Genesis has been killing it, and they have the best warranties, but just under Toyota QC. Look, Toyota Land Cruiser is the car that is the best truck in Australia. There's no question. Toyota are amazing. Honda, no turbos. Honda built a fantastic Civic when they bought the new generation out. And yeah, it's a really quick car. It's a very nice car, actually. I love Toyota. I love Honda. Honda have the history and turbo from the 80s and 90s in Formula One. What else we got here? What's this? Horological Freddy Krueger, $199 US. Try late life log draining. It worked for me. You there, Arch?
Yeah, here.
Wakey, wakey, hands off, Snakey.
Snaky. Horological Freddy Krueger, $2. Try late life log draining. It worked for me. Thank you. We got another stupid chat here.
Fair suck of the sauce bottle, Arch. Fair suck of the sauce bottle.
Fair suck of the sauce. We got one here, Sir Vang, $10. The name of the show could be called Quit in Time with Angelic Slayer. Catchy, yeah. After all, it's on at the end of the day for the US market. In other words, when it's quitting time. Lemonade from lemons. There you go there.
You're live on air, so just tell me how's it going.
Talk to you. Hey, actually, Dave, I better ring you back because I'm on the air with Angelic. I'll ring you back.
Enjoying it?
I need coin because it's been terrible. You know, it is what it is, Dave. It's just that's life. Don't want to do Uber. Don't want to do security or door.
What are you gonna do?
I think IT's fucked. IT's.
I'll just have a think about it. I'll talk to you tonight. I got to go back to the
I'll ring you back. Thanks. Yeah, there you go. Just a friend checking on me, seeing how the numbers were going today.
Wow. Wow. They make a fucking fortune. These guys are richer than tradies, man. These guys rule the world. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Phone content. That's right.
He's at his new job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I gotta go. Also, you want to go on air and tell everyone? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm going. All right. See you. All right. Bye. Yeah. He's having fun.
What's he doing now?
He's working at a butcher shop.
Wow, cool.
He just said, fuck this. I want to go down this butcher shop that's around here. It's really fucking snazzy. He said, I want to go down there. And I said, yeah, go on. Fucking try it out. And he loves it because these guys make fucking more money than you've ever seen. They're just like, take money out of the till for lunch, dude, you know? I was like, yeah, I'll give you, you get free meat, you get free meat. Oh my God, free meat. There's nothing in the world like free meat.
Yes.
Sozo, good to see you, man. Thanks, man.
I'm out. Have fun, folks. Yeah, it's getting a bit late in the Americas there.
Yeah.
Savrong, $10. The name of the show could be called Quittin' Time with Angelic Slayer. Catchy, yeah? After all, it's on at the end of the day for the US market. In other words, when it's quoting time. Lemonade from lemons. Yeah.
Closing time. Who wrote that in the chat? I can't remember, but there's a 90s song.
Angelic, it's been a good show today. How are you? Oh, good. Dirk Diggler's thrown in $5.
The Diggles.
Dirk Diggler. Look at this.
The Diggles.
Diggler. Dirk Diggler, $5. Arch, my retirement plan is to marry OG baby girl. I will send you and Nick an invite to the wedding. Thank you so much. Now, Dirk, I heard you got banned on the other channel. What happened? Did Dirk get banned somewhere?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Angelic, when do you want to wrap this baby up? We should wrap her up or keep her going?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
A couple minutes.
2 minutes, baby.
2 minutes. It's been a good show. What do you think? It's been a good show. You did better than me today, Angelic. Let's be totally honest.
Here, though. It's the Archie Angelic show.
Angelic, it's still.
Oh,
It is.
cool.
Look, I'll be honest with you, Angelic. I'm philosophical. I'm actually in a. This is how the YouTube space works. So
It's how everything works, man.
yeah.
What's his name? Alan Watts. We got to do our nightly Alan Watts videos.
I like his stuff is pretty cool, isn't it?
Well, I asked my philosopher mate, who's actually a philosopher with a PhD, doctor of philosophy. I asked him about Alan Watts. He just fucking sneered at me.
Sneered. That's not.
Yeah, it was
Why
like,
sneer?
I don't know what his problem is, but I think that he thinks he's a hippie, you know. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm not going toe to toe with philosophers. Fuck that shit.
No, that's exactly it.
I'll just sing closing time. Yeah. Oh, really? Leonard Cohen did a version of Closing Time.
Oh, got some more super chats before we wrap up. Dirk Diggler. Dirk Diggler, $2. Arch, nobody's getting big super chats. It's tax time in the US. Fike.
I see.
And we've got OG Baby Girl, $10 for continued angelic encouragement. Look at that.
Thank you, OG Baby Girl.
Thanks, great,
Diggles.
Man.
Thank you, Diggles. You got free meat from Diggles.
Yes.
Free meat, Arch.
That's exactly it. Free meat from Diggles. Yeah.
I hope I get free meat tonight. I'm hoping that he just comes home. I got 12 sausages.
Yes, something. It's nice, isn't it?
Wow, it's heaven. I mean, I've never seen dudes make more money than these guys. And they can handle a knife. You get to learn knife skills as well. Yes. Sets that you can take to your acting when they say, well, we're looking for a guy that can handle a knife. And, yeah, man. I'm Steven Seagal.
That's fantastic, man. Okay, man, we'll wrap this baby up. Thank you. Please, guys, upvote. We'll be back again. Angelic does shows whenever he feels like.
When the vibe's there. We got to feel the vibe, don't we, Arch?
Yeah, the vibe.
We got to
feel
the
guys,
vibe.
I'll press the button to end it. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. And also, I'll be doing a stream in, 7 hours time. Okay, guys, see you later.
Thank you, everyone.